Maya is an example. Wode Maya is now having 1.5 million subscribers on YouTube.
1.5.
Yes, but remember, it didn't take him 1 year to do that or to get that followers. It took him, now he's in a 10 years now. So 10 years on YouTube or content creation is kind of crazy. So if you are starting a content creation today, don't expect it to flourish the next day. It won't happen. There's no way it will happen. And one thing, you will go through frustrations.
Have you ever get in touch with some of the well-known people in Ghana?
Yeah, with them, the Almighty, I would say the Almighty is Wode Maya.
So what's up, beautiful people? It's your favorite village boys in the building. Yeah, you know what it is. This is Mr. Ghana, baby, and village boy. Why are you shaking, man?
I'm not shaking. I'm not shaking.
What's that? Yeah, so.
Wode Maya, who is Wode Maya?
Wode Maya is a content creator. Is also on a journey to change the negative narrative of Africa.
Okay.
And he has been traveling across Africa countries and even going to the Caribbean to, bridge the gap between those in the diaspora and those on the motherland.
Okay.
So he's also on a positive journey, trying his possible best to, he's one of his aim is to create borderless Africa, where you can travel to any of the Africa, countries without any stress. I went there, and that was my first time seeing DJ Ohemaawoyeje, and the kind of interview we did that very day was massive.
So what inspired you to start creating content, especially focusing on villages in Ghana? Akumersu Yiti.
That's the fun. My brother actually rented an apartment in my hometown.
Okay.
So the landlady went to Accra, got someone who is called, first of all, let me use a certain man. Got a certain man in Accra, told him about my story, and he accepted that he's going to help me. Meanwhile, we've not met before. So this man has been helping me since level 100 till I completed university. Right. So it came to mind that as a rational being, I should also do something to appreciate what a man is also doing. If someone from a very far, who is not even related by blood or whatsoever is helping me, what can I also do to help someone who is also struggling to come up? So that's what actually inspired me and motivated me to begin content creation. And
hello, what's up, lovely people? This is Jerry Dan. Today I'm here with John Nate, aka Village Boy, the content creator and a YouTuber. John Nate.
Yep.
Chama, what's up?
Yes, Adeo, yourself.
Adeo, man.
Wow, I even laughing. I think I'm super excited to be here. So, I need to show that, that kind of
John Nate
vibe. You understand?
Village Boy.
Exactly.
Okay. So let me start by asking you, who is John Nate?
All right. So, John Nate is a content creator. He's a guy from the cottage, Akumersu Yiti.
Wow.
And a graduate, of course, and currently serving with the Confucius Institute, UCC. Yeah. So I think that is what I can say about myself for now.
All right.
Yeah.
So I've been hearing Village Boy on YouTube, TikTok, etc. So how did you come up with the name Village Boy?
All right. So with that, this is very interesting question you've asked.
Okay.
Earlier on, I used not a John Nate as a channel name, as a channel name on YouTube.
Okay.
But later on, one of my friends who is called Bwouy, his girlfriend, suggested that people are getting to know Village Boy. So why don't I change John Nate to Village Boy?
Village Boy.
So she is called Celsi.
Okay.
Yeah. So she made that suggestion, and I also took it from there. So I had to change the John Nate to Village Boy. Yeah.
All right. So today I have a lot of questions to ask you.
I'm ever ready.
Yes. So I want you to talk about your educational background.
All right. So I started my schooling in a village, Akumersu Yiti.
Wow.
Right from the KG, class 1, class 2, class up to class 6, JHS2 in a village, SHS in my district, as well as senior high school.
Wow.
And then university is UCC. But earlier, I applied to KNUST in 2017. I had admission, but there wasn't money, so I couldn't go.
Wow.
So 2019, I applied to UCC and UG. UCC admission came first, and I had to come to UCC, but it wasn't intentional. You understand? So I came here, even though UG gave me an admission, but I had to come here, and I came. You know,
Village boy.
yeah, village boy.
All right. So when you were talking, I heard you saying Akumersu Yiti.
Yeah,
Akumersu Yiti is a village,
exactly.
a cottage rather.
Yeah, it's a cottage.
Wow.
So it's like village is a senior most.
Okay, so looking at where you are coming from, so how did you manage to rise through all these ranks up to this stage?
I would say that it's because of my parents. My parents, even though they are not formally educated, like they didn't go through any formal education, but they understood education. So for them, they always make sure that they do the best for you. Right? They make sure they do the best for you. So they ask you to go to school. They monitor you. Even one thing, my father cannot read, but anytime your result is out, you need to show it to him. My mom too, she's very supportive to my father, and I mean, because of that, I've been able to get to this fit. Because there are a lot of people in my village that I started schooling with. Most of them couldn't get to where I am today. Why? Because it could be financial crisis, but on the other side is because of guidance, or maybe their parents are not able to support them to get to the university, or maybe get to wherever they want to get in life.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Village boy.
Yeah,
I like your name. Village boy. Wow.
It will shock you.
Okay, so village boy. I know you're a content creator. So what inspired you to start creating content, especially focusing on villages in Ghana? Akumersu Yiti.
That's a fantastic question. You
What
know,
inspired you?
there's this is my, I would say it's a testimony, and it's kind of overwhelming to me. Why? Because you know, coming to the university was a struggle, financial crisis here and there, and so my brother actually rented an apartment in my hometown.
Okay.
So the landlady went to Accra, got someone who is called, first of all, let me use a certain man, got a certain man in Accra, told him about my story, and he accepted that he's going to help me. Meanwhile, we've not met before. So this man has been helping me since level 100 till I completed university, right? So it came to mind that as a rational being, I should also do something to appreciate what a man is also doing. If someone from a very far, you know, who is not even related by blood or whatsoever is helping me, what can I also do to help someone who is also struggling to come up? So that's what actually inspired me and motivated me.
Wow.
To begin content creation. And I think, yeah, that's what I would say. So the name of the man now, because we went to his house to, you know, thank him, is called Papa Jerido.
Papa
Jerido.
I'm also called Jerry, as you know.
You know what's up,
Village boy.
Yep.
Okay, so since when, or for how long have you started doing this?
So
How long have you been doing this content creation?
Okay, so late 2020. So
late 2020.
So let's say from October till date. Late 2020. Because earlier on,
okay.
So it will be like
almost 4 years.
No, 4 years. It's, let's say 3 years or something, 3.5, or maybe the calculation will be will be put on the screen. Your mathematics is is dangling. Okay.
Okay, so what was the feeling like when finally you got started with this agenda?
It's kind of crazy. It's very crazy.
How was the feeling?
I would say that's overwhelming, interesting, and mixed feeling, like sad and excitement.
Right from the beginning.
Right from the beginning. Why?
Really?
Because it's content creation. Me, earlier on, I see content creation to be like something easy, something that when you put it out there, you get the audience. But not knowing, even positive, educative content that you put online, people are not even watching it. People are not liking, you know, commenting on your, you know, it's very good when you post something and people are watching it and commenting, writing positive comment about your stuff, like appreciating the fact that you've been able to do this and brought this or sharing this. You'll be excited. But my own, because I'm not famous, it's kind of crazy. People, you post no view, not even a view. You yourself, you watch your own content. that's very crazy.
Wow.
So that's, I would say, it's a mixed feeling when I began this whole thing.
Okay. So I like to ask you, before you start something, you must have a motive. So what is your motive behind this content creation?
Okay, so there's an adage that says, charity begins at home. So my motive is to ensure that all villages across the country have access to at least the
Bro, say
basic
that
social.
again. All villages.
All villages across the country.
Ghana.
Yeah, Ghana
Wow.
must have access to basic social amenities.
Mm.
And as charity begins at home. So I started it in my home. That is my village, Akumersu Yiti. And I've been trying my possible best to ensure that all the basic social amenities that my community lack, I try to talk about it, and I can boldly tell you that we are getting results, even though we are not getting all the things that I've been asking for. Yeah.
Okay, so has aid been ever given to your community since you started advocating for them?
Yeah, but in the part of the government, there's nothing like that. But
In the part of the government,
yeah,
there's nothing
there's
like
nothing like that.
Okay.
No aid. But in let's say in the media houses,
Media houses.
so like Angel FM, Angel TV,
Wow.
Trust FM, ATL FM, and some of the NGOs that came on board, and I mean they've also done their part. Like what they are capable of doing, they did it.
Okay,
Like
so
free hair screening for Akumersu Yiti. A student from Ashesi University came to the place, and then Smart Ghana Foundation also came to the place
to do what?
to do free hair screening for the people.
Okay.
And they presented some items to the school as well as some of the community, like members in the community. Yeah, so those are some of the things that I've been able to achieve for now. And recently, one of my friends is called Mr. Edmond Aye. He also donated school bags and clothing items to donated school bags and clothing items.
Okay.
And those items were supposed to be given to the needy in my community. So recently, I went to the community, Akumersu Yiti, to distributed it to the peoples to the people in my community. That's what I have to say.
Oh, okay. So I like to ask this again. So, have you ever get in touch with some of the well-known people in Ghana?
Yeah, with them, the Almighty. I would say the Almighty is Wode Maya.
Wode Maya. Who is Wode Maya?
Wode Maya is a content creator. Is also on a journey to change the negative narrative of Africa.
Okay.
And he has been traveling across Africa countries and even going to the Caribbean to bridge the gap between those in the diaspora and those on the motherland.
Okay.
So he's also on a positive journey, trying his possible best to. He's one of his aim is to create borderless Africa, where you can travel to any of the African, countries without any stress. So I had opportunity to meet him in his hometown, western region, Kadi. And this guy inspired me, because he has been my inspiration for a longer time. And so meeting him is like a greatest opportunity ever. So his picture is in my room.
Wow.
Pasted on as my backdrop. Anytime I do video, I want Wodemaya to appear in it. He even endorsed my YouTube channel free of charge. I mean, he even encouraged me to keep up with the positive work I'm doing. So because he said it's hard, you see people out there trying to project their villages to the world.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So and who else?
Wodemaya, and then DJ Ohemaawoyeje. DJ Ohemaawoyeje. I know, boy. Yeah, DJ Ohemaawoyeje. Earlier on, I sent her a message on Facebook.
Okay.
So we established that kind of communication, and she said that very time or that very year she wasn't even around. She's outside the country, and she gave me the the producer number. So I took it from there. We had a communication like back to back, and then the producer is called Nati, right, Black Authority. So he gave me the opportunity to come on Angel FM in Accra. So I went there, and that was my first time seeing DJ Ohemaawoyeje. And the kind of interview we did that very day was massive. And so DJ Ohemaawoyeje too also inspires me. So meeting her was such a great opportunity. Yeah, because till date we still get in touch. Like,
all right. So you're a content creator and also a YouTuber. You've started this journey way back 20,
late 2020.
early 20,
Late
late
20.
2020.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, have you been benefiting from this advocacy?
You know, in terms of, let's say, money or revenue, I've not benefited from anything like that. But in terms of network, and then to myself, professional development, let me say, or personal development, it has really helped me. So networking with people in other parts of the world, it has given me that opportunity. I've established that kind of connection with them, and then personal development, it has also helped me to, I mean, I can communicate effectively. So I would say that, and it's making me a bit, I would say, a bit creative, because you need to think about the kind of thing you want to put out there before you come out with whatever you have.
Village boy.
Me no. Yeah,
So I want to ask this question: is your work frustrating?
very frustrating.
In what way?
Hey, there was a time I went to my village. You know, in my village, no network. So we have a WhatsApp group with my people, those from my village who are residing in the cities. And they said they heard or they've watched me say that I was the only person, or I am the only person who attended university in my village.
Wow.
And they are using that very part to like insult me left, right, center.
Oh.
And so at that very moment, I was discouraged, disappointed, because me myself, my main aim is to ensure that things are working well in my village. So if people are now, my own people are coming after me, I mean, things, something that I've not even, you know, uttered, and they are saying that I've done that, I've said this and that. It's kind of frustrating. And even not only that, some people, you ask them to subscribe to your channel, they won't even mind you. One of my own party, he told me that whenever he subscribes to a channel, YouTube will be taking his money, his data, so there's no way he's going to subscribe to the channel. Someone that is, so it's very frustrating, but you know, something that I'm passionate about. I find, even though it's frustrating, but I still find joy in it to do it. All right.
Okay, so what are some of the bad comments that you've been receiving?
Bad comments. One of my,
especially when you post your videos or when you ask people.
When
to,
I ask
to
people,
subscribe
when
to
I
your
ask people
channel.
to subscribe, some of them will not even mind you. One of my program mates in IT, class of 2023.
I beg, don't mention this.
Yeah, I'm not going to mention her name. You know how I project myself, or how I brand myself as village boy.
Okay.
But when you get closer to me, you know that this guy is very intelligent. I will say that. But in my class, one of the lady, I told her that, okay, you know something, oh, I just want to be your friend. She says she's not interested. A lady telling me she's not interested. Not like I will be my girlfriend or my girl lover, something like that. Just a friend. She says she's not interested. I said, oh. She says she's not interested. And I'm like, wow. So all these things, I think with a bad comment that comes under my post, it's rather encourages me, because in Ghana, if you want to build online presence, you need to build your muscles, man. Yeah, you need to have tough skin. If not, people with the kind of comment that to come under your post, you'll be discouraged to continue with the work.
Okay, so have you ever thought of creating this content creation?
Like,
have you ever thought of quitting your job or your work
for content creation?
Yes.
No.
So village boy,
Yeah.
have you ever thought of quitting this your agenda?
No, I've never. It didn't even come into my mind. Like,
are you sure upon all these frustrations?
No, because at the end of the day, like I said, it's giving me the opportunity to connect with like-minded individuals, people with, you know, people who are respected in society, people with, I mean, with respect. I would say that. And if not because of content creation, I wouldn't have had that opportunity to connect with them.
Okay.
And again, it's helping me to improve myself, both communication and I mean, being creative. So there's no way I'm going to quit it. I'm rather going to champion it the more, and then balance it with the kind of maybe other side job I would want to do. But maybe in the future, if this one builds and we need to expand the base, then we need more people, then I have to concentrate on this one by quitting maybe the job that maybe I'm doing, and you know something, there's definitely some kind of revenue that will be coming out of that. So you can't stay away from that. Yeah, so that's the answer I'll give to this question.
Okay, village boy.
Yeah.
Village boy.
Yeah, me no. Jerry?
See that man. Okay, so please, do you have any advice for people who want to follow your path?
Yes, my
But there are
advice.
some people who also wish to be like Wode Maya, village boy, some of the prominent content creators and other stuff, and
Yeah.
other people.
Yeah.
Okay,
The thing is, let me use Wodemaya as an example. Wodemaya is now having 1.5 million subscribers on YouTube.
1.5.
Yes, but remember, it didn't take him 1 year to do that or to get that followers. It took him, now he's in a 10, I think 10 years now. So 10 years on YouTube or content creation is kind of crazy. So if you are starting a content creation today, don't expect it to flourish the next day. It won't happen. There's no way it will happen. And one thing, you will go through frustrations. You suffered, you create that content, you put it out there, no one is watching it. Small time you check, you refresh the page, you want to see the numbers, but you are not going to see it. It will be you that you watch your own video. So we should rather, you know, keep like build that kind of consistency. We should persist, we should endure the pains for now, because whatever you are putting on social media, it's like you are investing. As you never know the time that is going to pick or it's going to blow. When it blows, you get the views, you get the numbers, and you'll be okay. But right now, you need to persist and keep up with the consistency. Don't expect your channel to flourish the next day, because it won't happen. It won't happen. So that's my advice. And those of you who are watching me right now, subscribe to my Village Boy YouTube channel. Y'all know how we do it.
Village boy.
Yeah, so that's my advice.
Village boy.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so much.
I'm really grateful.
I am very much excited. Let me use this opportunity to thank you so much.
All right.
Because you've been a friend and you've been a wonderful personality in my life, a stakeholder, you know, doing this for, you know, to project and also promote this advocacy is really something that is, you know, amazing. And you are amazing. God bless you so much.
Thank you, bro.
I appreciate your time as well. You know, your time alone, billions, I can't even pay for it.
All right, so please, any final words for the people of Akumersu Yiti and also our viewers?
Okay, so the final words goes to the, you know, my community member. I call them family and community members or neighbors. They are not friends. They are, you know, family members. So thank you so much for your support, and God bless you for always coming to this platform to watch the video.
All right, lovely people. Thank you for your time and thank you for watching us. See you next time. Bye-bye.